to the Deputy CEO of Territory Families, and that's following 28 years with the Northern Territory Police. So initially that was quite alarming for people, but hopefully when we go through some of the things we're going to talk about, it'll make some sense. And also, as you know, Ken Davies is our CEO, absolutely wonderful CEO. He was meant to speak here today, but unfortunately had to go interstate. So a teacher and a police officer running Territory Families, who would have thought? So I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners, the Larrakia people on whose land we're meeting, and pay my respects to elders past and present, but also pay respects to the young people who will be the elders of the future, and also acknowledge other Indigenous people here today. Those of you that will know Ken Davies, you'll know that he's very, very enthusiastic about Indigenous leadership, children and families, and education. And I share his enthusiasm for that, the focus of this conference. Because it's absolutely essential, and we do understand the importance of working with communities and individuals on local place-based solutions. So initially I'll outline the transition of the new Territory Families Agency, because it's really important for us that people don't confuse Territory Families as being a rebranded Department of Children and Families, because it isn't. It's different in many ways, and hopefully I'll make that clear. So following the change of government at this year's Northern Territory election, it was announced in early September that Territory Families would be formed as the lead agency in a cluster that focused on children and families. That cluster includes Territory Families, health, housing, education, police, Department of Chief Minister, but most probably, very importantly, Treasury. So Territory Families in particular has taken on an ambitious agenda to reform policies and programs targeted at improving the outcomes for Territory children, Territory families. Our responsibilities span care and protection of children, youth justice, domestic violence, men's, women's, children's policy, seniors and carers, multicultural affairs. So you can see that it's a lifespan approach, prenatal to elders. The amalgamation of the portfolios come from 5 separate agencies and provides us a greenfields approach so that we can collectively start building what the future will look like in terms of programs and services for young people and families and seniors in the Territory. Today I'll touch on some of the challenges that were faced by Territory families in meeting the needs of the community, and identify some of the consultative and collaborative ways in which we will work, and are already even commencing to work to build not just better services, but capability and capacity across the sector and across communities. So initially I'll just outline some data, and I think many of you will know this, but it paints a really rather gloomy picture for the Northern Territory. But they're the reasons why we absolutely have to have an integrated service response to everything to do with children and families. So the key data indicators illustrate the high and sustained demand for portfolio services in statutory child protection, out-of-home care, youth detention, crisis accommodation, and family and domestic violence. In 2015-2016, almost 21,000 child protection notifications were made to Territory, to the former DCF. Almost 8,000 of those cases proceeded to investigation, and 2,000 were finalised with substantiated harm to children, or high risk of harm to children. 315 children were brought into care, which brought the total number of children in care in the Territory to over 1,000, just over 1,000 by June 30. The daily average number of young people held in youth detention was 49, and 89 children completed an early intervention youth boot camp program. 467 women took crisis accommodation, and they had almost 600 children with them. And that was just in the safe houses operated and funded by what is now Territory families. In 2009-2010, only 10 children were sentenced to detention in the Northern Territory, and by this last year it had risen to 80. 83% of intimate partner violence victims of crime victims, are Aboriginal women, 9% are Aboriginal men, and just under 7% are non-Aboriginal women. What's of most significant concern here, it means 9 out of 10 victims of domestic intimate partner violent crime are Aboriginal, 8 of those are women, and the prevalence rates for Indigenous intimate partner violence for women in the Northern Territory is amongst the highest in the world. So the International Violence Against Women survey, which doesn't occur adequately in the Territory or Australia Aboriginal communities, found that the highest prevalence for a lifetime prevalence of intimate partner violence was Ethiopia at 71%. In a 5-year sample of cases reported to police, the prevalence was almost 75% in a 5-year period. So it's not an exaggeration to say that intimate partner violence committed on Aboriginal women in the Northern Territory is pervasive. Well, the other thing that we see is a sharp increase in vulnerability when young men and women reach 18 to becoming involved in an intimate partner relationship where violence occurs. What's really concerning about that is we keep getting policy and media comment and dialogue around when are we going to solve the domestic violence crisis, when are the rates going to go down? And unfortunately the recorded rates of crime are seen as success factors, and the short-term future for us looks even more gloomy, because 39% of the Aboriginal population in the Territory is 15 years and under, compared to 19% of the non-Aboriginal population. So when we see for the next 2 decades that a significant proportion of the population will be in the high-risk range for intimate partner violence relationships, it causes some concern. And that's not even considering care and protection of children and youth justice matters. So what this means is that unless we have more meaningful and effective ways of working together, then we're going to essentially have an explosion in DV in the coming decades and child protection and youth justice. So I'm sure you're probably aware that the Territory spends 3 times the national average on child protection, which is substantially statutory at the moment, out-of-home care and youth justice services. But we all know that that doesn't relay the true costs. The true costs are human costs. So we know and we have seen how our systems have failed to protect and nurture children and young people in the Territory. That's been glaringly obvious of late. We know that while a range of strategies and reforms have been implemented at times, the number of children on care and protection orders continues to grow, and the number of children in youth detention continues to grow. We also know that much of the social dysfunction faced by families and children and communities directly impacts on their ability to care for children and to keep their young people connected and safe. Individual circumstances are extremely complex in the Territory and varied, but generally poverty and longer-term economic disadvantage are structural causal factors. Lack of employment opportunity, inadequate housing, mental and physical health issues, and significantly alcohol. They're all significant structural issues that over time will require comprehensive intergovernmental, non-governmental NGO sector and community policy setting, co-design and program responses. In the meantime, however, social services play a more immediate role, but might by their nature are not designed to offer any sense of consumer choice or control. This is particularly the case for statutory child protection services and youth justice services. Given the pressures placed on the Territory's small service sector with limited infrastructure, considerable worker turnover and expensive overheads, particularly for remote service delivery, our frontline services are not routinely geared to provide the type of support which can collectively and creatively be tailored to address our unique issues in the Territory context. When we do have successful initiatives, often they are successful initiatives that build skills, resilience and capacity in children and families, that they are often very targeted but are funded in a time-limited way. They're demonstration projects or pilot projects. They can rely heavily on the individual skills, work practices or personality of particular individuals. When those people walk away, the program falls off. So what are we trying to do different? Territory families recognise that the solutions to individual and local issues must be dealt with by individuals and the community at a local level. The notion of place-based services is not new, but increasingly we're seeing greater success by empowering individuals and communities to shape the services that will support them. This is vitally important for the Northern Territory, where our geography and remoteness and our history mean that not one service type will suit everyone. Despite us all knowing this, we continue to try and put services from other locations across the Territory. There are programs currently delivered by Territory families that have explored the notion of community-based service delivery, and one of those is the Remote Family Support Service, which works alongside the child protection teams to provide a hands-on, culturally safe support to vulnerable Aboriginal children and families in 18 remote communities. The service aims to strengthen families, assist them to stay together and prevent children from entering or re-entering the child protection system. And this will also be expanded with Territory families taking on the youth justice portfolio. There'll be a very much stronger focus on keeping people, young people on community or near community, family. So a significant aspect of that program is the employment of local Aboriginal people who are both fluent in usually a number of languages and culturally, and who are considered as leaders in their community, who are considered as credible, responsible and outstanding role models. So of the 26 employees delivering these frontline services at present, in the Remote Family Support Service, 25 are Aboriginal people working in their own communities. The 25 family support workers are connected to country, are part of the community, as I said, speak many languages and have local knowledge of families, culture and law. The local workforce for us is critical to achieving our positive outcomes for vulnerable children and families, particularly who live in remote communities, and they coordinate the child safety coordination groups, which are essentially a local multi-agency NGO and community work group to identify local issues of concern to the community, local solutions for local children. So how can we build on our place-based services? They really are rather limited, and we acknowledge that at present. But we plan to deliver a mix of strengthened universal prevention and crisis services that are more vulnerable to the needs of vulnerable and disadvantaged children and families. Families are very much a focus of what we want to achieve. And this underpins the government reform agenda for a better investment in children. A range of major projects are proposed to invest earlier in children and provide support to vulnerable families in contact with the child protection system. That hardly occurs currently. It's very focused on the statutory end of the business, the child protection investigations. And Territory families will work with non-government organisations to develop a dual pathways model to redirect families out of the child protection system and provide family and parenting support. One of the projects proposes to address the issues of the youth justice system so that wherever possible, children are diverted from detention. There's been a lot of talk about replacing the Don Dale Centre and the Alice Springs Detention Centre. And while we can't step away, there will be some cases where some young people will be in detention. I don't think we need to grow the business by building more detention centres. What we need to do is build one family-focused, educationally focused detention centre, and then have a network of programs and facilities across the Territory where we develop those local place-based solutions. We're increasing services for young people, particularly in Alice Springs and Tennant Creek, where there's a lack of services. to engage them positively and promote participation in society. And we are ensuring that children in care receive effective therapeutic supports and services to address history of trauma. Trauma-informed approach hasn't previously been a factor, particularly in the youth justice system. We'll be improving and expanding frontline responses to family and sexual violence, particularly with an expansion across remote communities of the family safety framework, and linking that in with other services like the remote family support service, women's safe houses, etc. And we strongly recognise that this all has to be done in a family and communitarian context. These projects collectively reinforce the importance of providing integrated services targeted to those in need for what they actually believe they need themselves. Conversations, and more importantly listening, have been started with members of the non-government sector and with Aboriginal people organisations about how to design and deliver initiatives so that they empower individuals and communities with choice and provide opportunities for advancement. Territory families will be more inclusive of clients, families, service providers and the broader community to improve service design, delivery and outcomes. This will be achieved by working with and empowering communities and service providers who know local people and their circumstances and can be a part of exploring possible solutions with them. There's a range of ministerial and departmental advisory mechanisms that are currently being discussed with the NGOs and peak organisations, so that we'll be advised who would be the people to consult with on particular issues. We are particularly interested in improving the quality of our interactions and interventions using the principles of co-design. A 2015 publication by the Victorian Council of Social Services, Walk Alongside, Co-Designing Social Initiatives with People Experiencing Vulnerabilities, describes co-design as coming alongside people who experience vulnerabilities, to work with them in creating interventions, services and programs which will work in the context of their lives and will reflect their own values and goals. This involves letting go of professional assumptions about a group's perspectives and experiences, and actively learning from what people say and do. Expertise, professional knowledge and research can then be considered in relation to group input to add colour to the possibilities of approaching social problems with specific groups. This is different from traditional feedback or evaluation methods, which ask user groups to comment on their use or satisfaction for services that have already been planned or have already been in fact implemented. Co-design begins with the people, their experiences, perspectives, values, challenges and understandings. So there are many challenges to co-design, and we're not naive to that. It means that communities and government need to be partners. It means that we need to talk and listen about problems and issues and share responsibility and resources for designing solutions. Working together isn't always going to be easy. There are going to be differences of opinion and competing priorities. There will be funding issues, and there will be times when people will feel over-consulted, or that compromise was not delivering the best outcome possible. But the opportunities are real. We have a great chance of collaborating on the design of local solutions with communities and solutions that individuals want and need. So I, for one, am extremely excited about the possibilities for our future. And the Territory Families Agency will be working hard to ensure that we seize the opportunity to address many of the issues and challenges that we've in fact been talking about for generations. So thank you for listening today. It's been my absolute pleasure to be here, and I'll be happy to take questions, or if someone wants to contact me for any further information, we're happy to do that.
That's a good question. Jeanette, Gary again. Thanks very much for that. There were some really pointed things that you were saying which really resonated with me. And you talked about the integrated detention model. As not so long ago, I was a senior principal in Palmerston, and one of the things that I was really concerned about was the fact that the student population for Palmerston was around 40% Indigenous. And by year 12 in Palmerston Senior College, it dropped right back, and I was asked the question a few times, where are all these children? Some of them ended up in the juvenile justice system. One of the things that I did, and I know a lot of my colleagues did, senior principals did, was to try to create models of response for children who were disengaging from school, and trying to get into that quite early in the piece. And one of the things which made it really, really difficult was that when children, the resource structuring of the schools, and indeed the charters of schools, made it quite prohibitive and difficult for us to engage externally outside of our schools when children weren't engaging in the school. So we went through a whole lot of models, like engaging with YMCA, the police, Wongabilla, RDA, and in about 2008-2009, a number of those intervention programs we had were taken away. And it's no coincidence we saw the spikes. And I could tell you it was quite dramatic. And your capacity to actually, as a school, as a service provider, to actually try to modulate your structures to try to deal with that, you risk playing with the integrity of the school, particularly if you don't have the resource structures to do that. So it's really heartening to actually hear that is a policy response that's unfolding.
Thank you. I might just comment on that briefly. I think the cluster model of joined up agencies with the lead agency is a really important innovation, because some agencies can put into place programs and activities that compromise the success of others. For example, in 10-11, there was a change in the policing model with the new commissioner, who I'm sure you all know. And that policing model is what drove the business for children and families and youth justice and youth detention. So I think the cluster model will be extremely valuable in mediating that.
Sharon Wallace from ANZAC. ANZAC is the peak body for all the Aboriginal community child health services. We've had a number of, which I've been involved in, facilitating community forums to talk about child protection. So it's high on our agenda. We have had Colleen, the Children's Commissioner, come, and a couple of representatives from DCF at that time. But I heard you say that you're working with peak bodies and that. We've had that's about as much as it's been. So I was wondering if you have thought about having a more formal process where the Aboriginal organisations in the Northern Territory are consulted in a formal way, whether that's an advisory body, and also whether Territory Families has thought about implementing another Aboriginal peak child protection organisation. And finally, nationally, only 17%, as you probably know, of funding for child protection is used on support services, which is terrible. We are in the community control sector. The Aboriginal orgs are really looking for more investment into prevention. A lot of our services are already providing services, but are not the preferred service provider. So I was wondering if Territory Families are looking at our organisations who are already running family support programs on the slogan or the rag to grow their own, staff and train them, grow our own social workers and allied health workers to be able to support our families and prevent the high rates and be the preferred service provider, them be the preferred tender before the likes of Anglicare, Catholic Care, all them mob that get a lot of money for child protection and family support programs.
We completely agree with you. We're currently working with peak bodies and through the ministerial arrangements and chief ministers to set up a consultation forum and network so that we're not constantly going back to the same people for child protection, youth justice, education, justice reform. So
It's
that
a public health approach.
Sorry?
There needs to be a public health approach.
And I agree with your comments on working with NGOs that are established, that are in the territory and that are local people. We completely support that. The other thing we'll be doing is making sure that every program or initiative won't be put in place because someone thinks it's a good idea. We will actually have an evidence base, so we won't continue to fund programs that aren't working